Om Shanti. This is the Avyakt Murli of 12th of March 1985, and the title is The Power of Truth. Today, the true Father, the true Teacher, and the Satguru is looking at his children who are embodiments of power of the truth. You are souls who have experienced how great the true knowledge and the power of truth are. Why have all of you children residing in faraway lands, coming from different religions and having different beliefs, customs, and systems been attracted to this world spiritual university and to this Raj Yoga? You received the true introduction of the true Father, that is, you received true knowledge. You found the real family. You found true love and experienced real attainments. This is why you were attracted to the power of truth. You had life. You had attainment. You also had knowledge according to your capacity, but you didn't have true knowledge. This is why the power of truth made you belong to the true Father. The word truth has two meanings. Truth is truth, and truth is also imperishable. So, the power of truth is also imperishable. This is why you have imperishable attainment, imperishable relationships, imperishable love, and the imperishable family. You will continue to have the same family in different names and forms for 21 births. You won't know them. At present, you know that you are the ones who will become part of the same family through different relationships. Even though living in faraway lands, this imperishable attainment and recognition has pulled you towards the true family, the true Father, and the true knowledge, where there is truth and it is imperishable. That is the recognition of God. So, just as all of you were attracted on the basis of this specialty, in the same way, you have to reveal the power of truth and this true knowledge to the world. You have been preparing the field for 50 years. You gave people love and brought them into contact. You attracted them to Raj Yoga. You attracted them to the experience of peace. So what else now remains? Just as all the different religions believe that God is one, in the same way, until this loud sound has spread that this accurate and true knowledge is only from the one Father, and that there is just this one path, souls will not stop wandering to the support of straws. At present, they think that this too is one of the paths, and that it is a good path. However, eventually they should think this is the only introduction of the one Father. This is the only path. For the illusion of many to end is the basis of world peace. Until this wave of the introduction to the truth and of the power of real knowledge has spread everywhere, all souls will not be able to receive support under the flag of revelation. So, you are especially inviting souls to the Father's home with a special invitation for the Golden Jubilee. That is, to your stage. There is the elevated atmosphere. There is the influence of a clean intellect. There is the field of love and pure sustenance. To reveal your true knowledge in the midst of such atmosphere means for revelation to begin. Do you remember what you used to do when you began service at a fast speed by serving at exhibitions? You used to ask them to fill in a form of the main questions. Is God omnipresent or not? Who is the God of the Gita? You used to ask them to fill in those forms, did you not? You used to ask them to write their opinions. You used to ask them riddles. So you began that first. But then, as you moved along, you gave them the answer to these questions in an incognito way and brought them into connection and brought them close by giving them love. This time, when they came to this land, give them the true introduction very clearly. When they say, this too is good, that is just to please you. However, the one accurate introduction of the one Father should clearly enter their intellect. You now have to bring about that time. You simply tell them directly that the Father is giving this knowledge and that He has come. However, when they go away, do they go away believing that this is God's knowledge and that God's task is being carried out? Do they experience the newness of this knowledge? Have you ever held such workshops where you ask them if God is omnipresent or not? Or if He comes just once or repeatedly? They should receive such a clear introduction that they understand that here they are hearing things that they have never heard in the world outside. When you speak of these secrets of knowledge with the main speakers who come, this should enter their intellect. Together with that, in the lectures you give, each speaker should clarify one aspect of this new knowledge while relating experiences of your own transformation. Don't have a topic directly stating God is not omnipresent, but tell them the special attainments you have received by knowing the one Father in one form, and you can clarify the aspect of omnipresence. Tell them how the intellect can become stable and concentrated by remembering the Father through considering yourself to be a resident of the Supreme Abode, or what attainments you experience by having a relationship with the Father. With this method, you can prove this with both truth and humility, so that they don't feel you are arrogant and that you people only speak of your own praise. When they feel your humility and compassion, they won't feel you are arrogant. For example, when you hear Murlis, none of you would say that that is arrogance. You would say that it is spoken with authority. No matter how strong the words may be, you wouldn't call that arrogance. Authority is experienced through that. Why does this happen? To the extent that there is authority, there is just as much humility and compassion. The Father speaks in that way in front of His children, and all of you can clarify this on stage with this specialty. You are told how to do it. So, take up the aspect of omnipresence. Secondly, take up the aspect of being beyond name and form. Thirdly, keep the point of the drama in your intellect. Keep the new specialties of souls in your intellect. Keep in mind whatever the special topics are and continue to clarify them on the basis of your experience and attainment, through which they will understand that the golden age is being established with this true knowledge. What are so special about the versions of God that no one except God can speak them? There are special slogans which you can tell them directly. A human being cannot be the Satguru of human beings. He cannot be the true Father. Human beings cannot be God. You have been hearing such special points from time to time. Create those types of slogan through which the true knowledge can be clarified. This is new knowledge for the new world. Let them experience both newness and truth. For instance, when you hold conferences, very good service takes place. You also adopt ways to follow up the conferences through the charter or something else. You adopt various means to keep in touch. Those are also good methods because you have a chance to keep in touch with those people. However, just as people come here now, say that this is very good, that it is a very good plan, it is a very good charter, and that this is a very good means of service, in the same way, they should now go back saying, this new knowledge was clarified today. If you prepare even 5 to 6 such special souls, because you cannot have this type of conversation in the midst of everyone, but only with those few who come here specially. You provide a ticket for them to bring them here. They also receive special sustenance. Have these heart-to-heart conversations with the well-known ones that come, and definitely let it enter their intellect very clearly. Create such plans where they don't feel that you just have a lot of your own intoxication, but they should feel that this is the truth. It is said, strike the target and let no pain be felt. They should not cry out, but dance in happiness. Find a way of giving lectures. Many lectures have been given for world peace. There is a need for spirituality. Nothing can happen without spiritual power. This is printed in the newspapers. But what is spiritual power? What is spiritual knowledge? Who is the source of it? They haven't yet reached this far. They should understand that God's work is being carried out. At present, they say that the women are doing very good work. According to the time, this land field also has to be prepared. Just as son shows father, similarly, father shows son. Now it is father shows son. So this loud sound will enable the flag of revelation to be hoisted. Do you understand? You have understood what you have to do for the Golden Jubilee, have you not? At other place, you still have to consider the atmosphere, but the Father's home is your home, and it is your stage, and so at such places you can make a loud sound of this revelation. If even few have faith in the intellect about this aspect, they will spread the sound. What is the result now? The ones who came into contact and felt love are the ones who are doing service. They are bringing others into contact and giving them love. To the extent that they themselves have become this, they are accordingly doing just as much service. This is also called success. However, now you have to move forward. From having a bad name, your name has been glorified. Previously, they used to be afraid, whereas now they want to come. So, there is this much difference. Previously, they didn't want to hear your name, whereas now they want to mention your name. This too is the success you have attained in 50 years. It takes time for the field to be prepared. Don't think that it has taken you 50 years to achieve only this much, and so what more can happen? First of all, it takes time to plow the field and make it worthy. It doesn't take time to sow the seeds. Powerful fruit emerges from the powerful seeds. Whatever has happened up to now had to happen. Whatever happened was right. Do you understand? Seeing the children from abroad, you are very good chatraks. Father Brahma gave you birth after invoking you for a long time. You have been born through special invocation. Your birth definitely took a long time, but you have been born healthy and good. The Father's sound was reaching you, and you came close at the right time. Father Brahma is especially happy. If the Father is happy, the children would also be happy. But Father Brahma has special love. This is why, even though the majority of you haven't seen Father Brahma, your experience is as though you see him. You experience life in the picture. This is a specialty. You souls have the special cooperation of love for Father Brahma. The people of Bharat question, why Brahma? Why this particular one? But you children from abroad are attracted to Father Brahma as soon as you come and are bound to him with love. So, this is a special blessing of cooperation. This is why, even though you haven't seen him, you experience receiving greater sustenance from him. You say, Brahma Baba, from deep within your heart. This is a connection of special, subtle love. It isn't that the Father thinks, why have they come after me, after becoming Avyakt? You didn't think this, and Brahma doesn't think this. He is just in front of you. The subtle form is giving sustenance, just like the corporeal form did. You experience this, do you not? So many good teachers have become ready in such a short time. How long has it been since service started in foreign lands? How many teachers are ready? It is good. Bap Dada continues to see the love for service you children have because of the special, subtle sustenance you receive. What was the special sanskar seen in Father Brahma? Could he stay without doing service? Because those who are living far away abroad have the cooperation of special sustenance. They have zeal and enthusiasm for service. What else did you do for the Golden Jubilee? You yourselves are golden, and the Jubilee is golden. It is good. Definitely pay attention to keeping a balance of the self and service. Self-progress and progress and service. By keeping a balance, you will become instruments to give blessings to yourself and to other souls. Do you understand? While making plans for service, first of all, pay attention to your own stage, for only then will there be power in the plans. The plants are the seeds. If the seeds don't have power, if the seeds are not powerful, then no matter how much you labor, they won't give elevated fruit. Therefore, together with making plans, definitely fill them with the power of your own stage. Do you understand? Acha. To those who reveal the truth, to those who constantly keep a balance of truth and humility, to those who prove the introduction of the One Father through every word, to those who attain success through self-progress, to those who hoist the flag of the Father's revelation in service, to the true children of the Satguru and the true Father, Bapdada's love, remembrance, and namaste. Blessing, may you be a true server who makes all the authorities cooperate to open the curtain of revelation. The curtain of revelation will open when those of all the authorities together say, if there is an elevated authority, godly authority, spiritual authority, it is this one God's authority. All should come together on one stage and have a Sneh a loving meeting. For this, tie everyone in the thread of love, bring them close, and make them cooperative. This love will become a magnet which will bring everyone together on the Father's stage. Therefore, now do the service of being an instrument, of playing a hero part in the final revelation, for only then will you be called a true server. Slogan: to receive everyone's blessings through service is the lift with which to move upwards. Om Shanti.